Wow, water.
Water physics.
Oh, Miramax. The only real problem I have with them is what they did with the American localization of Princess Mononoke, which they were planning on completely butchering it, but fortunately Studio Ghibli was all like, no. They actually sent a katana to Miramax saying, with the words engraved in it saying, no cuts.
So what, the Weinsteins wanted stuff cut, but Miramax, sorry, the Ghibli said no.
Yes.
Wow, most bland.
So, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, why this movie?
Okay, where's the music? I'm turning up the audio, but there's nothing coming out.
There is no score. Oh, hold on.
Is there any music
Narration.
in the movie?
Narration, Shiroi.
Hi, Agent K.
No, I was. Some of the old-time sheriffs never even wore a gun. I always find that hard to believe. Jim Scarborough never carried one. That's the younger Jim.
What the hell are you?
Yeah, I'm not understanding what he says. He's just making words like.
This is Tommy Lee Jones, and he's basically allow me to explain then. Basically, he's giving out a monologue about how back in his day, crime was not that as much as prominent as it is nowadays, and you just can't fathom how much crime there is today.
Okay. Or maybe they were. Molly was eating his breakfast or something.
Here's my problem with this monologue. Who gives a shit? And the reason I say that is not because he's necessarily wrong about this statement. It's just that he has no particular insight to give into this phenomenon. He's just explaining what. It's just basically all Tommy Lee Jones will do in this movie is talk about how shitty things are and conclude, well, things aren't what they used to be. That sucks.
So it's basically like the equivalent of an 8-year-old talking
hold
about
on.
how it was good the past.
Back in my day, blah 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 blah.
Okay, Tommy, could you please stop eating your cereal? You're recording a narration here. No, fuck you, do what I want.
Also, may I just point, I know I'm speaking as I speak, this is probably the first time I'm hearing Tommy Lee Jones acting normal, because I usually hear him with a voice actor on him. But it sounds like his voice doesn't really fit the person. I don't know. I always heard it with a more appropriate voice actor on him, and it sounds just weird hearing him natural.
Maybe that's why he's dubbed over.
Wait, is that Nicolas Cage?
No, it's not. It kind of looks like him, but it's not actually.
It's
Also,
Nicolas
Pedro, I
Cage's
think
more
Pedro, I think you're a bit too close to the mic.
Okay, sorry.
I got under control.
Alright, is it fine now?
Yep.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright then. Okay, so
I suppose that copy is not fine though.
So basically, this is Anton, our killer, and so basically he's the quote-unquote villain, I guess, and basically the main character, which we haven't met yet.
Is he committing murder, or is he doing a floor dance with the cop?
I don't know.
And apparently he's turned on by this.
What's wrong with his face?
He's acting.
Okay, this is Javier Bardem.
Wait, how is it causing blood?
Okay, so I don't know. The Coen
Apparently a pair of handcuffs to your neck can cut.
Apparently the Coen brothers have no idea how human biology works. Anyway, this is Javier Bardem. He was great as the villain in Skyfall, but here, this is one of those cases where this is actually applies to all actors in this film. They have no script to work with, so basically they are all just monotone drones.
And yet that somehow managed to win Bardem an Academy Award.
For what? He isn't playing anyone. Gosh, I wish they'd picked me to.
David Cage got a BAFTA.
I wish I was picked to play. I wish I was picked to play Anton. I can bumble around with 5 hours with that expression in my face. Hey, Shiroi, can you bumble around for 5 hours with a deadpan expression on your face? Then congratulations, you are an Academy Award-winning actress.
Great.
Well done.
Even with my voice acting.
Step out of that car, please, sir.
Yeah, sure, trust this guy who has absolutely no uniform.
Okay, so to explain Dwibs' question, because I never answered it. Dwibs, the reason you're not listening to any music is because this movie has no score.
Okay, what's he doing now?
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh.
how lovely.
How nice. Merry Christmas.
And
Of all the okay,
Yeah.
okay, audience, you might be wondering. Okay, so this is our main character, and his name is I think it's Lue. I actually kind of forgot it's Luez something. I forgot.
His
Alright,
name's
it's
Billy.
the sniper from Team Fortress 2, I get it.
Yeah, these characters are so unmemorable that I actually forgot their names.
Call him Billy.
Okay, Billy.
He's that one guy from the red team.
Billy here is our main character. If I think at least.
Gosh, the
And he's a terrible sniper, apparently.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you might be wondering, why are we doing this film? Well, I suggested it because this is one of those films that really needs to be turned
I
into
have
an
a
asshole.
better shot than that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now, Llewellyn, it's Llewellyn, okay. Now Llewellyn taking a stroll for the desert.
Okay.
Excitement.
Okay, Coen,
This is like a loading screen.
I need to remind you guys that this is from the same writers and directors who gave us Fargo, True Grit, and Burn After Reading.
And the Big Lebowski.
And the Big Lebowski. And
So
yet,
hang on, let me get this straight. When Quantum of Solace was walking around through the desert, people were bitching about that, but yet here it gets critical praise.
I know, right? Don't even. I could go on a big rant about that, but I won't because that would be very off topic.
Yeah, we'll get to Quantum of Solace eventually, don't you worry.
So
After we do the other 21.
I don't understand what
films.
his expression is supposed to be. Like, he's
Double
he's happy
standards are an
because-
issue when it comes to
because
things that
he
people
hit
will
something, he's disappointed
The
because
only
he
reason
didn't hit
I
something.
I still stand by the fact that the only reason this movie is acclaimed as a mess is because it's a Coen Brothers film. If this was made by a new
Well, then
director,
again, they wrote Gambit, and people hated that film.
yeah, but Gambit was like, yeah, but Gambit was one of those movies where it's the horribleness is so blatant. I mean, come on, you couldn't. They could, but the point is,
No one could miss it.
but I still stand by. But I still stand by what I believe that if this movie was made by a new director that nobody knows, this movie wouldn't get the praise it gets. Because, okay, we're already 7 minutes and a half into this movie, and so far, what has happened?
A guy killed two
Someone
people, and this
died
guy
and
tried to
somebody's
scope
practicing their
some.
shooting.
Someone
and-
died,
and
someone's a
loads
crap
of-
shot, someone thinks he's in
Okay,
Quantum
allow
of
me-
Solace.
Hey, Coen Brothers, maybe a little dialogue or some music to liven up the atmosphere.
They actually got a guy named Carter Burwell to do what little music there is in this film.
I
Oh,
wonder
really?
Is the
if
music
they-
during
if
the
they
credits?
can
Wait.
outdo
You mean to tell me there is an actual score in this film? Because I didn't even remember it.
Apparently, done by Carter Burwell.
I don't even remember it.
Hey,
I mean, usually
A
when
lot of
someone's getting
scopers
murdered,
are
there's usually
bad.
some sort of atmospheric music. But
Yeah, I mean, I always say that, I always believe that a good music score can
are
help
we
a
sure
film,
this
in
is
which
not
case this
a
film
Walking
certainly
Dead
needs...
episode?
Oh, a dead dog,
When did
No, poor Boomer.
When was this film written? When did this film get written by
Gary Whitta?
Gary Whitta. Again, I know he didn't write that episode in question of the Walking Dead game, but he did it in After Earth, so...
Yeah. So yeah, we keep.
It's snowing outside. There, I've already talked about something more
I'm
interesting
sorry,
than
but
this.
I would be at least emoting a bit if I saw tons of corpses that way.
I know, right?
But this
Okay,
guy's hard.
Okay. Since there's nothing happening, allow me to explain something. Of all the killers I've
Let me
seen,
guess, jump scare.
no,
scare.
No, not even that.
Oh, okay. Whoa, at least.
Oh my
he
God,
emoted.
dialogue. Ugh.
let's listen to the dialogue.
Line,
Darth Vader dialogue.
green light.
Director, are we going?
Oh.
Wait, is that music I hear?
Maybe he forgot his line.
Oh my God, there's actual music in this film. But it's so low that I barely notice.
I think Carter Burwell must be the luckiest man alive. He got paid
So let me sum
little
up this
music
scene.
for a big budget film.
This hunter tried to scope some antelopes, didn't caught one, strolled down the hill, went back, found a trail of blood, followed and find these dead bodies.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Tons of cocaine.
Oh, drugs.
Actually, it's not. Actually, it's not drugs. It's money.
The last guy. Oh, it's my hombre.
Huh.
Last man standing. It must have been.
I still don't understand what the fuck is going on.
So think about drugs and shooting a guy in the head, and having Bardem being nuts.
So yeah, 10 minutes in, and so far a guy found an almost dead guy with a bag of money or whatever. So yeah, like I was trying to say.
Why these guys act like they're Wilford Brimley?
So yeah, like I was trying to say, Javier Bardem, who plays Anton the killer, he has to be one of the most least interesting, boring killers I've ever seen in films, because usually when people write killers into the screenplays, they try to give us some kind of psychology into what they do and why they do it. But no, in here, but the way, and to be fair, there are like a scene or two of Anton where they kind of do that, but it's so random that even the way the character is written is so random that even the methodical stuff seems random. Sometimes they'll just kill people, and sometimes they'll just flip a coin. Like, it's just,
You know,
he's kind of like the Joker.
You know, as much as we were moaning about the Weinsteins trying to meddle with stuff, I wish they were still at Miramax when this film came out. When this film came
out? 2007.
So, and 2 years prior, the Weinsteins left to make their own company. So,
is it worth checking the
What,
time?
do you think this film could have been better if they were there? Like, I'm not really in the know about films.
yeah. Hey, at least there'd probably be less walking around in the desert.
Sorry, I still understand what is he doing.
He's looking at a tree because symbolism.
You see, this is one of those things where my theory is that the Coen brothers saw Kubrick's Barry Lyndon, and they thought, ooh, if you can make a movie where there's just visuals and little dialogue, maybe people will praise us too. The problem is that Barry Lyndon told a very good story with its visuals, and there was always something going on in each scene. And here is just slow plotting with no dialogue.
That kind of method only works for animal documentaries.
Yeah.
Or unless you're...
Oh my god, they shot him! You shot him, you maniacs!
Who is he?
Honestly, I cared more for Ed from after last season.
And do you know he's a hell of a
Oh yeah, of course. Every action
Is this the
movie
movie
needs
that
to
you
have a
like?
death
Did you actually
somewhere.
care
I'll
about
give
characters compared to these?
I'll give it after last season this. At least we got to see a little bit of Ed before he got killed.
Seriously, who is that guy? Oh,
More
money.
money.
Is that the budget they spent
Yay.
on this film?
I probably.
It's the Coen brothers trying to show off. Yeah, this is our budget. We made this film with it.
Now the protagonist can finally have the PlayStation 4 he always wanted.
Here comes the money, 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 money.
You know, I'm actually kind of wishing.
Shane McMahon would appear.
Oh yeah, yeah, that, and also, I'll music, please, from anyone. Please, anyone? I'll
Even if
take.
somebody just walks on screen
take
playing
Trent
a
Reznor,
trombone,
like-
I'll take that.
I'll take.
The Coen brothers are.
Okay. So far the editing is shit.
I'm always
I
told.
can say that.
I'm always told by the defenders of this film that the reason there's no music is because the Coen brothers are trying to set up a realistic atmosphere, you know, because in real life you don't listen to music every time you're walking down the street or something like that. But this is a movie, this is not real life. Not
Doesn't have to be so realistic. It's like this.
I mean, if this was like an independent film, I would be more forgiving towards that, but no.
This is a big budget. Well, or at least a bigger budget than some other films.
Okay, what film is airing on TV? Because I don't get it, the reference.
A show.
Even if honestly, I don't even care enough.
Money?
Talking.
Hold on, guys. Let's try to see if they can develop the relationship between him and his wife.
What? Quit your hollering.
Let's see. Porn stash, a younger fiance with red hair,
Quit your
drinking
yelling.
beers, shooting antelopes. Yep, these guys are redneck.
Who's this actor?
I forgot his name.
That's his. Okay. This is our new actor. I forgot his name.
I didn't even remember I didn't even remember the character's name. Oh well, we're done.
Okay.
Oh, well, what
Like
happened?
that. Moving on. I got a headache.
Okay, so allow me to explain what pretty much they're trying to get across, because you know the movie does a really poor job of it. Okay, basically what happened is that money that Llewellyn found was supposed to Anton is looking for that money, and now that Llewellyn has it, he's basically the new target of Anton. So eventually, the movie will eventually get into pretty much what is the plot, which is pretty much Llewellyn running away from Anton and shit like that.
I don't come back, you tell mother I love her.
Seriously, this is the kind of acting you see in an M. Night Shyamalan film.
I know, right?
And yet Shyamalan gets pissed on while the Coen brothers get awards.
I know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the Coen brothers.
Actually, I think there was more emotion in the Avatar movie than this.
Last Airbender, you mean?
Yes.
At least this movie has some dialogue that is not just raw exposition. I'll give it that.
But even then, the acting had more.
I know, but
effort
they're
into
talking
it,
like
even if it wasn't very
robots.
good.
You're lying.
Hey, more emotion than this film so far.
No.
Seriously, Coen brothers, M. Night Shyamalan's doing a better job than you right now. You really need to rethink what you're doing.
You really...
Fortunately, after
You need
this,
to sit in a corner and think about your line.
fortunately, they went back to making awesome movies after this.
What was the next film they did?
I think it was True Grit, if I remember correctly. Let me
They
check.
did True Grit, and then... Oh yeah, I know they only wrote Gambit. Okay, I haven't seen Gambit. From what I've heard, it's terrible.
It is.
So, is this like the one bad egg?
Well, 2.
There's two.
Yeah. They also wrote. They also helped with the writing of the first Toy Story.
And apparently Joss Whedon did as well.
I like the Toy Story.
Everybody does.
I guess the
Still,
Coens are
still
better
understanding
directors than
what
they
is
are
going
writers.
on.
Actually, Fargo and True Grit were fantastically written. It's not that actually. They're great. It's just that I have no idea what the fuck were they thinking with this one. It's like they.
Oh my god, the moon!
This is one of those cases
Right.
where let's just make the biggest piece of shit ever and see if we can, and see if people will still eat it up.
And they did.
Like, seriously, what is going on right now?
He's hiding.
Why did he come back with water?
Oh, okay.
I
After
mean,
this, they made Burn After Reading in 2008. Then they made. Wait a minute. Which one is this? Oh yeah. Then they made A Serious Man in 2009, and then True Grit. Okay.
Oh my god, action!
Oh, some sound bites.
And the music. I could just barely make it out, but yeah.
But I
You
still
can barely
understand
make out
why
what's
did
going
why
on
did
in
the
the
guy
trailer.
came back to the crime scene or whatever the hell this is?
Run! Run! I can make it.
Press
It could have improved the lighting a little bit.
I know they're filming
press
at
1
night,
and 2
but
at the
just
same
brighten
time
up
on the
the-
control on the
turn
Wiimote.
just turn the brightness setting up.
The Coen Brothers forgot to set the brightness setting.
Oh no. Oh. Okay, so much for him.
Yep.
Then I guess he dies.
No. He won't. No. Actually, the movie's.
Oh.
No, he hides there.
He's just fine. Just
What?
fine.
But he got shot and fell down a cliff.
No, but that's the thing, Dwibs. Throughout most of this movie, he's gonna be walking around with a big wound on his shoulder and shit. Well, to be fair, it didn't hit any vital organs, so it's... And combined with adrenaline and all that shit, he can still make it.
Oh,
Okay, so that
So
was
we
the end of
changed
the
by
action.
dog
Here's the
now.
dog.
Doggy!
Wow. That's sad, isn't it? The most exciting thing in this film so far has been a man being chased by a dog.
Everyone loves dogs.
Hi, doggy. I can't wait. Is there a scene where a guy walks
a
into
dog
a...
in there to keep people interested.
Is there a scene in this film where a guy walks into a flower shop and
Oh, he's
buys
not
flowers for
gonna shoot
Lisa?
the dog.
Well, there is Anton walking into various places looking for Llewellyn.
Ooh,
I guess you can take it.
Oh no, he shot her dog.
You
Ah.
kicked my dog.
Ruined
You kicked my
forever.
dog.
Okay, again, Gary
Also, I have
Winter,
to
anyone?
say- also, I have to say that was the most persistent dog I ever seen in an action
Don't pick
movie.
your scabs. It'll only make it worse.
Oh, come on, Theo. We all know that the best dog in film history is the dog from The Artist.
No, I was just saying that you know that chase scenes when guys release his dogs
Alright,
to go
okay.
after you.
The dog from
Sometimes
the room.
they go for a bit, but they came back. This dog, no, he
Oh,
just
okay.
went full on charge, like he's from a fucking broke
He didn't
video
stop at the
game.
water. He went right in there after him.
Oh, hold on, Anton.
What are they saying?
Uh,
How did this guy win an Oscar?
I suppose people like this haircut.
Blackmail?
Apparently, in his, I think in his speech, he even criticised the haircut.
I'm not gonna criticize the actors in this movie because most of the actors in this film have done great work in other stuff. This is clearly one of those movies where there's no script, there's nothing to work with. What can they possibly do?
Is that what you're asking me?
I mean, Javier Bardem
Put in
was
some freaking effort. This guy just seems like...
Bardem was awesome in Skyfall, so I'm guessing he was specifically told by the Coen brothers to act as lifeless as possible. Because I've heard
I won a freaking award.
I've heard from defenders of this film that apparently he's supposed to be like that because he's supposed to be more like a machine rather than a human. He's supposed to be one of those psychopaths and shit like that. But okay, I get that, but you still have to make him interesting as a character. He's as far as I'm concerned, he's just a walking gun going around.
The T-100 has more emotion than this.
You're a bit foreign. What time do you go to bed?
Are we seriously discussing at what time does he go to bed?
Wow, how exciting.
It's nap time.
Okay, I'm not asking for like...
Also,
wall-to-wall
I want
action
to
every
point
single
out,
film,
I want to point out that the Coen just probably asked to put, a tractor in the background just to have something and not just bland
Okay,
cinematography.
film. I'm not asking for balls to the wall action all the time because if we did, we'd get Ballistic X versus Sever. But please, just do something.
Do something at the very least entertaining.
They've
Yeah.
at least put some sort of
I mean,
music
hell,
in the background.
the Star Trek reboot films, as flawed as they are in places, are at least fun.
I mean, this looks like the first half of a Tarantino movie, just without the funny stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I haven't seen all of Pulp Fiction because, it's
And
a
I
very
was
long
talking
film.
more like From Dusk Till Dawn.
I haven't seen that one, so I can't.
Oh, you should totally see that. It's
Actually,
awesome.
actually, that's probably an even better comparison. Thanks, Sarah. This is probably Joel and Ethan Coen trying to be Tarantino and failing horribly at it.
I gotta say, so far.
Okay, how many minutes
Oh,
have
yes.
we spent?
See.
Oh,
Basically,
Two-Face.
he's pulling a Two-Face.
Wait, 1 minute he's the Joker, now he's Two-Face?
I need to know what we're calling it for here. You need to call it. I can't call it for you. Wouldn't be fair.
What's up with your colon?
Yes. You've been putting it up your whole life. Just did.
Speak up!
How many minutes have we spent with two types of, scenes?
I'm an old
Did
man
they
now.
even have a boom mic for this film?
Get used to it, Theo, because that's all this movie is.
This movie reminds me of those, obscure, really personal
Music,
names
guys, music!
What?
like the
Hold on,
the
music,
one
music.
there's a
We have music.
4-hour-long shot of
Okay.
of the Empire State Building or something.
God, Carter Burwell's actually having to work for his paycheck.
Well done.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Well, Carter Burwell did the music for this. Oh, do you mean the Coen or...
Actually, Theo, that's probably what we should put. That's probably what is probably happening throughout this entire film. The Coen brothers going up on screen, going, "Ask us what it means. Ask us what it means."
We're
Oh,
smart.
God.
Okay, what purpose
Well,
did that scene serve?
that scene had absolutely no purpose whatsoever. Enjoy the
Thank
movie.
you for answering that question.
So yeah, 25 minutes. We're 25 minutes into this piece of shit, and so far,
What we've
one.
established is that Javier Bardem can win an Oscar by sounding bored. There's deserts here.
There's a redneck.
There's a corn.
I don't know. Do they even try to give some backstory to the wife? Because if there's none, my headcanon is that she.
I've actually heard. I've actually heard from some people who are fans of the novel that apparently the novel is a huge disservice to the movie is a huge disservice to the novel according to fans of the novel, because apparently in the novel they actually explain who these people were and stuff like that. So so basically what the Coen brothers did is they took a novel that didn't have that much story to begin with and stripped it of what little story there was.
Why would you do that?
Also, I probably should note this because I don't know what happened to the other countries. Remember that this is the first time I'm watching this movie, but I remember the marketing that this movie had here in my country, and I don't know who made the trailers, but they made it so that they made us believe that the psychopathic killer was supposed to be the protagonist.
Well,
So the trailers lie to you.
Yeah, that's a common thing that's done in Hollywood nowadays. So.
Hey, the trailers in Britain actually made the film look decent.
I never actually seen the British trailer. Then
Okay,
again,
so,
there wasn't really to film
again,
that.
I don't think the trailer was actually shown for very long, surprisingly.
Okay, allow me to explain, because again, this movie does a really bad job explaining who these people are. Basically, these are Anton's, shall we say, employers.
Lackeys.
No, employers actually. Basically, Llewellyn stole their money for the drug deal, so now Anton is being hired to get the money back. So from now on, this is pretty much going to be the movie. Basically, we have a random guy who we have our protagonist who might as well just be a disembodied bag of money, and we have our villain who might as well just be a walking gun, chasing after each other. That's basically what the movie is. Wow. And now he kills his employers for absolutely no reason.
Okay, so much for that. You lied to me, Pedro.
They were asking for a cut in the funds when he found it.
No, Dwibs. I didn't lie. No, Dwibs. I didn't lie to you. The Coen brothers lied to you.
Oh, here's Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay, fine. Maybe he can help help this dreary film.
Don't get hurt.
Never do.
Don't hurt no one.
Wow, I'm so loving his voice actors that he has in Italy, because I am so not liking his normal acting. Oh god.
He's usually pretty good. I mean, I liked him in the Men in Black films. I liked him in Captain America: First Avenger.
Yeah. Tommy Lee Jones is a great actor. It's not his fault. It's, I mean, again.
Unless he's in Batman Forever.
Again, well, nobody. Well, what could he really do with in Batman Forever? I mean,
Act like he's Jack Nicholson, except failing horribly.
he was horribly miscast into a role that has nothing to do with, you know. Oh, I love this one. I love this scene. See, basically, this scene is basically them checking out the car where the money was, and basically concluding, well, things weren't what they used to be. I'm not even kidding. Every single thing that they're spotting in here, in this, basically it's them just describing what happened here, which we already know. So basically, this scene is redundant
Pointless.
and redundant.
Tommy, could you speak up a little, please? That would really help. God damn it! Even Tommy Lee Jones has fallen victim to this tripe. You know, Yeah, I don't even care. I want this to become a Men in Black film. Where's Will Smith?
For once, can we watch a good movie? You know, just
Honestly, Dwibs, if Will Smith appeared in this film, he would probably be After Earth Will Smith.
Bland and totally uninteresting.
Yep.
Belongs to a fella named Moss.
Excuse me, I made my cornflakes. Okay, I'm gonna call this film that. You know, this should be. Okay, I've forgotten the name of the film already. Christ.
Oh my God, Gary
No Country
Whitta!
for Old Cornflakes.
Gary Whitta, stop intruding here. God damn it.
He wasn't involved in this film, was he? Was
No,
this
no,
just was this strictly a Coen thing?
No, this is written and directed by the Coen brothers.
Yeah, okay, normally when a film is directed by two people, some stuff could go horribly wrong.
No, but the Coen brothers do a great job working together. I mean, they pretty much work as one. They know each other inside and out. I mean, they're brothers, you know.
So it's like the Wachowskis and the Russos.
Yeah, the Wachowskis. I mean, I think they're sure writers, but I think the Wachowskis are great directors.
And the Russos?
Yeah, they're okay. Yeah.
I like the Russos. They just. I think the one area they lack in is music. I mean, they somehow managed to take Henry Jackman and make his music abominable. How the hell do you do that?
I miss CSI's episodes. Wait, if this was a CSI episode, they will explain this stuff in 1 minute and we cool special effects.
I haven't actually watched CSI.
It's pretty harmless. It's not that.
CSI is kind of dumb, but it's fun.
It's not top notch, but it's fun.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh boy, here it is. This is
it's
when
one of those things like if it was
Again
on and
with
there was
this
nothing else
air
on TV.
Here we go. So
God.
here we go. This is actually one of the most infamous scenes in the movie for me, and I even showed this one to Dwibs
How
via YouTube.
does that work
Oh my
anyway?
God.
I mean, how does that work? He is using compressed air. Okay, but
All right, so
how can you make a projectile?
All right, so this is Llewellyn's house. However, here's a problem. Neither his wife nor Llewellyn are here. So you'd think he would just, oh, they're not here. I guess I'll go then. But no.
Someone mailed me wrong post.
So he comes to the house and Llewellyn's not there. So he comes to the house
Okay.
and Llewellyn not
Okay,
there.
okay.
Well,
I
you
suppose,
might,
like,
you might
we
as well
try to find the money
rob
anyway.
the shit out of it.
I'm surprised there's cuts in this film.
Okay.
Okay.
What does that tell us?
Okay, you would think now this would be the point where the Coen brothers would just cut to him leaving the house or something like that. But no, let's just have him drink some milk. Yeah,
We need to check every nook and cranny.
Okay, guys. Okay, this movie. Okay, it's been a half hour. Let's sit down and drink some milk. Take a break. In fact, I'm
Well,
gonna.
I do have a cheese platter actually.
Okay.
In fact,
That's close.
In fact, I have a bottle of water right here, so gonna drink myself something too.
I'm gonna get some
Okay.
tea.
Meanwhile, I'm going to. Considering, seeing as though there's no music, I'm
But
going to.
Well, the movie's taking a break. We might as well do it too.
Might as well having like an elevator.
Yeah, I'll see
going
if I
on.
can clear some space on my
Dun, dun,
computer to
dun,
download that yokai watch
I'm
sound.
just.
Wait. This is one of my favorite scenes in the movie, if not the
I
favorite.
might as well insert my own.
Hey, Dwibs,
soundtrack
it's the
in-
scene. It's the scene.
Oh no.
I actually showed this one to Dwibs on YouTube. Hold on. Listen.
Where does it work? Where does it work?
Sir, I ain't at liberty to give out no information about our residents.
Where does it work?
He just.
You hear me?
Uh-huh.
We can't give out no information.
Damn.
Did the Coen brothers just use
Where
the
does he
toilet?
work?
Did the Coen brothers just use the toilet? Like,
And that's it. No, he
You
doesn't do
try to
anything.
kill her.
okay,
No, he just leaves.
Okay, Coens, if you're you know what? If you're just gonna waste our time with pointless random scenes like this, why even stop here? Let's just keep going. So then he calls service. I'm looking for Llewellyn. He ain't here. Like,
Okay, at this point, I'm just going to do the film soundtrack myself. You know, do some acapella stuff. Okay. I'm trying to think of something that would fit.
Oh, by the way, Shiroi, sorry. You know what the end of that scene reminded me of? It reminded me of one of those moments in Family Guy where they do something embarrassing and then they have that moment where, you know, someone like Peter goes slowly and walks backwards slowly and just yeah.
I remember those.
Yeah,
Okay.
reminds me of one of those moments.
Right. Okay, now I'm going to do some more soundtrack for this film than Carter Burwell can do, okay? Da na 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 na. Da na na.
You know what, Dwibs? That's cool, Dwibs, but it needs a little more cowbell.
Okay.
Wait, guys, wait, hold on, important. Now we have these two go into the Llewellyn's house and conclude...
Will we
and
drink some milk too?
No, they won't drink milk, but they're also going to conclude that they're not here and basically there's nothing going on. I'm not even kidding. That's the only role Tommy Lee Jones and his deputy have, is basically stumble out into scenes and comment about how nothing...
Why do you have Tommy Lee Jones doing such mundane crap like that?
That's basically Tommy Lee Jones' role here. Stumble onto scenes and complain about...
I suppose, Dwibs, I suppose he needed to pay those checks. So.
Yeah. Gotta get ourselves a paycheck.
And he wouldn't be in Captain America First Avenger for another 4 years, so...
God damn it.
Yeah,
Oh my god,
no,
he drank milk. The
that's
fiend.
so aggravating.
What?
We got circulated.
Okay, hold on. You just... How do you know? Just because of the milk bottle? There are
Also,
other...
can
there
I
are
just
other...
say that...
Oh my god, sorry, Dwibs. Theo, I actually... Yeah, they are... I forgot about this. They actually drink milk too.
Jesus Christ, how did
Right, back to the cheese.
this film get an Oscar?
Oh my
The
god.
same
Hold
way
on.
David Cage got a BAFTA.
Oh, no, I love this one. Hold on. I love this one. Listen.
You've seen the same things I've seen, and it certainly made an impression on me.
When did it make an impression on you? All you did was stumble around and look bored.
Okay, I know I'm only
I think
37
half of
minutes...
my brain just spontaneously burst.
Okay, I know we're only 37 minutes into this film, but already this film's the biggest Oscar travesty since Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross won the Oscar over How to Train a Dragon's music.
I don't know what you said,
Well,
Dwibs, but I'm
well,
okay with
it would be the opposite because that movie came out after this one.
Alright, okay, this is the biggest Oscar travesty before that one then.
It was the biggest Oscar travesty.
There you go, Dwibs. See, it was only the shoulder, so it's not like it didn't hit any vital organs. So.
Yeah, but it could really hurt his shoulder. Why isn't he walking around going,
Also,
my
it's fine.
shoulder,
It
fuck, ow.
didn't deteriorate. I
Okay,
mean,
so
lucky.
basically, Llewellyn sent his wife to her mother's house so she'll be safe, and now he's hiding here from Anton because he has the bag of money and he wants to keep the money for himself apparently, or some shit like that.
Okay, you know what, I'm gonna go get a chocolate bar, and I'll bet when I come back, nothing will have happened.
Well, hold on, this is really important. He's gonna hide the money, so we have to look at him, unscrew the screws, open the staircase, count the money, put the money in there. So this is really important. This is really important, Dwibs. You can't miss it. And this is integral to the plot. You need to see this.
Do I really?
No. Go get your chocolate bar.
Okay, I'll be back.
Also,
I'm drinking water right now. I think in a few minutes I'm actually
good thing that case was small enough to be stuffed into that hair conditioner.
There, they'll never. Maybe you should. Should you really put it that far? It would be a pain to
Do
get
we really
it.
need to see this? Like,
Yes, Shiroi, we need to see all of this. It's integral. I mean, unless, how are you supposed to know that? Of course, I mean, in order. See, here's the thing. You'd think maybe they would just show him, putting it there and then immediately cut. But no, we have to see every single minute of it because otherwise you might as well. And otherwise, Shiroi, you might maybe assume that that the suitcase teleported there. How else are you supposed to know, right?
common sense, I guess.
Oh,
Also,
wait, I love this
yeah.
one. I love this one.
You know, sometimes.
Hold on,
there's,
hold on.
What? What?
He called his at his workplace, but he wasn't there, so he.
Did I miss anything?
You missed Anton calling Llewellyn's workplace, and then he was all like, "Are you expecting him?" Well, now why would I be expecting him? Who is this? And then he turned off, and then he put the phone off.
Okay, guys. Hey, so seeing as though this film can win Oscars for not really being all that interesting, I'm going to do the same. Do you want to find out how I got my chocolate bars? Because I got 2.
Yes. Describe us every
Yes,
single.
that's how you
Describe.
Okay.
Every single step.
I put my headphones on the table. I walked out the dining room. I went up the stairs and I turned right again and went into my room. I went over to the box of chocolates that I got for Christmas. Well, one of them. I took out 2 bars of chocolate. Well, 1 bar, one packet of smaller things. Then I went out my room, went down the stairs, turned left, went back into my dining room, took my headphones, sat down, and put my earphones on, and now I'm talking to you guys. Where's my Oscar?
5 stars, 4 stars, A+.
Seriously, where's my Oscar?
You have to give Dwibs an Oscar now.
Yeah, if you can give Oscars for stuff like this.
I demand my Oscar, Academy.
When you were talking about him hiding the money, you know, usually you don't see it happening, but there's a lot of camera emphasis on certain parts of the house.
You know,
that would say,
I'm just kind
maybe
of.
something's hidden in there.
I'm just kind of, the whole running away from a deadly killer thing was a lot more interesting in the Terminator movie, in the first 2 Terminator movies. Just saying. Bridge.
Over the River
Hey,
Kwai.
the running away from the boulder and Crash Bandicoot sections are more interesting than this.
Yes, of course.
What?
Oh,
Oh my god, action! Somewhat.
What the fuck?
I don't know.
Well, that was interesting.
Movie, what are you trying to tell me?
Well, that was interesting. Let's move on.
Tell me what you want, movie. Tell me what you want.
Oh,
What was
is
that?
this scene?
I don't know, honestly, and I don't even care.
we're about halfway through this nonsense.
I remember this
Actually,
scene.
no.
Actually, no.
Nearly halfway through this
No.
nonsense.
We're a third of the way through. Joy. Okay, guys.
Okay,
Guys,
okay,
I
okay.
opened my chocolate packet and poured the contents of the chocolate packet onto the table so I don't make a noise.
Okay, so
There,
basically-
I made the sequel to my magnum opus. Dwayne goes to get chocolate bars. This is Dwayne unwraps his chocolate bars. The long-awaited sequel. I want
Okay, hold on,
my
I have to say
award.
something. Basically, what's happening here is they're describing about how Anton killed that one old man. You know, the one he stole the car from at the beginning of the movie. Okay, here's my problem. We already know that. We saw it. So, are you going to give some kind of insight into that? Are you going to, put the pieces together or something? Like, are you going to develop... what does that scene serve for? Did it develop any other characters?
No, Coen, you're doing the scene wrong. You should be describing every nook and cranny of that shotgun you just gave him. Now, the trigger is made out of a special kind of metal, which operates the special kind of pistons inside the gun, and then the bullet comes out, and then it hits the person, and then blood comes out, and he or she
Why
dies.
is he cutting the cane of the rifle?
It's so that he can hide it easier.
For disguise.
The Kyle Reese did this in Terminator 1 too.
Okay.
See, now it's much easier to fit the gunshot into the backpack or whatever.
Another additional?
Hey, do you have a map of the room?
Well, yeah, we had a sort of one.
Dude, I don't think the place is that big.
I wonder if there's like this famous negative review of this film somewhere.
No, there are negative reviews. It's just that.
Well,
not-
I
No, I meant like
ask
video
Pedro,
reviews or something.
maybe, I don't know how much you know about...
Oh, there is actually
this,
Dwibs. The Confused Mafia's review of this film is by far the most accurate review of this film I've ever seen. It perfectly dissects
Well,
this
I'm
film.
not really a fan of confused.
Is
Matthews,
there
so,
Pedro? Is there everything wrong with this movie made by Cinema
I'll check.
That would be too
hope
long
so.
a video.
it'd be the length of the film.
You won't be able to upload that to YouTube.
yet someone uploaded this film to YouTube.
The longest a YouTube video can be is 10 hours. I mean, wouldn't that be enough?
I guess.
In the future, there'll be a YouTube video that can last a year.
Probably.
I hope not. Because then we'll have Nyan Cat.
Oh, there's Blandy McBland.
You have to be more specific, Dwibs. That could apply to everyone in this movie.
Wrong.
Okay, Blandy McBland, bland.
Ah, okay, I know who you're talking about.
Also, is this supposed to be a training montage?
No, Shiro, you're not. I'm not talking about the main character of Godzilla.
No, there isn't Shiroi. There isn't.
Oh.
An audience? No, I'm not talking about the 1998 version when I say Blandy McBland was the main character of Godzilla.
Of course, I guess the first motel will be the proper...
Free HBO.
What does that mean?
And now we have to...
HBO is a American TV station, production company, I'm not really
sure. Oh boy,
sure.
guess what guys? Finally, the two are gonna confront each other, maybe. Let's see.
Woo.
Something might happen.
I'm not expecting a confrontation for another hour.
What's that device?
It's basically the bag of money has a tracker on it, so
Okay.
a tracking device on it, and
I take it our protagonist is not aware of this.
he's not aware. No.
Okay, I'm actually wishing for Sam Mendes to come into this film right now and give Javier Bardem some proper direction.
I know, right? Oh, no, cold. Oh, you're hot.
You're on fire! Ah, it burns!
Okay.
Okay, so
We
far-
found a piece of the Master Emerald.
Yes.
Where's the call then?
Yes, Coen,
What the
brother.
fuck is he doing?
Yes, Coen, show us every single minor little thing that he does. We need to see this.
I wonder if there's anyone on SSMB that are fans of this film. Okay, there's nothing wrong with being a fan of a film.
Well, try to ask Felix.
No,
He's
Felix.
so into
No,
movies.
actually, no. Felix has never seen this film. He's been meaning to see it, but he hasn't seen it yet.
Shall I tell him if
Tell
we're
him
done
to
with this
stay
film?
away.
When we're done with this film, and if it's going the way I think it's going, shall I tell him not to bother?
Sure. By all means, I have already done it.
Yeah, I want to see the whole film first.
What,
Sure,
before I
what
say
is he
anything like
doing? He's attaching...
No.
hooks
See,
to a
no.
tube?
He's using the hook so that later, when he needs to take out the suitcase, he can use the hook. So he can he's gonna See, it's so that he can pull back the suitcase out.
Even MacGyver will call bullshit on this.
No, I'm glad because for a minute I thought we were going to have to see him go to the toilet. They do a lot of mundane stuff in this film. I'm surprised he didn't just do that. I went to the toilet. I took a piss, and then I took a shit.
Is
Oscar-worthy.
he seducing the wall?
Oh, what? Hey, it's a much more interesting character than anyone here in this film.
At least I don't know. At least the CGI sequences in After Last Season were I don't know, kind of unpredictable, and you were kind of wondering what the fuck were they pulling. And here is just.
And here's just what the fuck were you pulling?
What is that?
Okay, shall I insert my own music in here again?
Go ahead.
Sure, why not?
Dun-dun, 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 dun-dun. Hurry, guys! Could do something, please. I can't keep this up for 5 hours.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay, I can see the...
All right, pull it.
I can see that the psychopath has, the gas can that he used before, but what?
Okay.
Yeah. The Coens kidnapped him.
The Coens kidnapped Teo. Sorry,
They've
everybody.
had enough of us.
Don't worry, I'm sure he'll be back in. Oh, right, and he's back.
There you are.
Welcome back, Teo.
Okay. No, I was asking. The guy has in one hand his his gas can. Okay, I've seen that before. But what does he hold? What does he is he holding in the other hand? That looks like a fucking rocket launcher.
I'm guessing it's a gun, so he can kill him. I guess. Ask us what it means. Ask us what it means. Ask us what it means.
Okay, okay, Pedro, in all the positive reviews of this film, did they ever mention something about tension? Because I'm not feeling any here.
Me neither. In fact,
What the fuck, man?
well, basically, he's looking for Llewellyn and whatever.
No, seriously, did they mention anything about it? So
Let me
tense?
check. Let me.
And
look
this
it
is
up.
America, I take it. So shoot first, ask questions later.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is how you do things.
God
in
bless
America.
the Second Amendment.
No country for
Oh my god, action!
old
And no music.
men. Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Jesus
Really?
Christ.
What?
Okay, let's read let's read the consensus first. Bolstered by powerful lead performances from Javier Bardem, Josh Brolin. Oh, that's it, Josh Brolin. He plays Llewellyn, and Tommy Lee Jones. No Country for Old Men finds the Coen brothers spinning cinematic gold out of Cormac McCarthy's grim, darkly funny novel.
Funny.
Funny?
Let me guess. Oh, for fuck's sake!
It's funny because people are dying because death is.
It's funny because violence.
It's funny because
I
there's
mean,
there's
this
so
is
much...
this is like that video game they showed some weeks ago, Hatred.
It's like me calling Battle Royale a comedy.
Well, Battle Royale has
Yes.
catching
Oh,
the title.
wait. And now we get to see him remove the socks because.
Why? Is he leaving something from him in each room or something?
I have foot disease. I must change socks every 5 minutes. I am Oscar winner.
There's nothing in
some
the
reason.
drawers. They stole something. Hmm.
I must look under bed. Where's my Oscar? It's here somewhere.
I can prove to you I got an Oscar out of this crap.
All right, let me read some reviews. Why not? Actually, here's a new. Actually, let's read the Jesse Knight from Movie Magazine gave this movie a negative review. Hold on. The Coen brothers' No Country for Old Men is a rare example of a too faithful adaptation of a novel, one that stubbornly refuses to explore and expound upon what the text readily provides. Okay. Basically, it's him talking about how there's nothing unique about it in comparison to the book. Okay, this doesn't really serve our purpose. Let's try another one.
Music!
So wait, he just gave up?
No, they cut away because,
Oh my god, I can actually... Fernando F.
A black guy?
Croce from Cine Passion saying, the decade's most overrated movie. Thank you.
Wait, the decade's most overrated movie? Is he talking about this film or The Dark Knight?
Actually, Dwibs, this movie is more critically acclaimed than The Dark Knight.
Okay, I'm not the biggest fan of The Dark Knight, but at least that film had something going on.
Yeah, I agree. This is making Junior look like an action-packed movie.
What's Junior?
It's that really shitty...
The movie where Arnold Schwarzenegger...
I'll take
becomes
this. Honestly,
pregnant.
I'll take this over Junior because Junior was just uncomfortable to watch. I have no idea what the fuck they were thinking when they made that movie. Ugh.
They thought Arnold Schwarzenegger could act.
No, it's not that. It's a comedy. It's not really about the acting per se.
Comedy is about the acting at the times. Well, most of the time, actually.
Do we supposed to care about these two guys, completely new guys?
Okay, movie. You've already introduced... you still haven't developed any of the characters that appeared so far, and now you're introducing one more new character? Why don't you just develop the characters you already have? You know...
Silly, then it'd be exciting. We can't have that in this film.
You know, we don't know who they are. And we've been watching this film for over half an hour.
Or 55 minutes.
Actually, Shiroi, now we're nearly halfway through.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. I'm curious, are there any films that are like this but are done better? You know, like no music is relying on...
Kubrick movies.
Stanley Kubrick's Barry Lyndon. Barry Lyndon
Like
Barry Lyndon.
2001: A Space Odyssey.
Barry Lyndon. Well, not so much. 2001: A Space Odyssey doesn't have characters or story. It's more. It's a more of a
But
movie.
it has a
Full
lot of scenes
Okay,
where
sorry.
there's nothing
Pedro,
going on.
I
there's
just,
no
I just
music.
remembered an example. Full Metal Jacket. That didn't really have much music in it, did it?
No, it didn't. But the difference is that Kubrick gets his atmosphere and tension from the acting and the writing and the directing and shit like that. I mean, true. And not to mention, there are actually when Kubrick does put music in his films, it tends to be fantastic music. Like 2001, A Clockwork Orange, and even Full Metal Jacket made great use of some actual licensed songs.
Yeah, like the Mickey Mouse March.
Yeah.
Although I have to say, my favourite part of the film was the first half, namely the.
I agree. I
boot
actually
camp.
agree.
I'm not saying the Vietnam stuff was bad. I just prefer the boot camp stuff.
No, it's because the thing.
Ali Ermey.
I love the overall the whole point of Full Metal Jacket is to be a full Kubrick's intention with that film. Like he even got told when he told his producer he wanted to make Full Metal Jacket, he was like, but wait a minute, you've already made Paths of Glory. No, but that's an anti-war film. I want to make a film that describes the process of going to war and what it is like as realistically as I can.
Why are we watching that film instead?
I know, right? and Full Metal Jacket not only has interesting characters, it also does a fantastic job in portraying war in a very grounded and believable way.
The characters there talk like they're real people.
Exactly.
Yeah, unlike
Okay.
Apocalypse Now.
You don't like Apocalypse Now, TM?
Apocalypse Now seems to be too constructed. Like both the military at the beginning, but
it's a little too
shoots
formulaic,
napalm while singing
right?
Wagner, and at the end.
Is that what you mean, Theo? It's a little too formulaic, a little too.
No, it seems too far-fetched. It's not that much realistic in
okay.
terms of anti-war.
Okay, I haven't seen that film, but
the message works in terms that war makes people crazy and stuff like that.
Which is
but
weird
the way
because
they express that, it's sometimes goofy.
Which is strange because Coppola did a great job being grounded and believable in the first two Godfather movies. Well, then again,
and then he made Part 3.
And then he made Part 3, yeah.
I swear, Godfather Part 3 is going to be like the only one of the trilogy that's actually commentatable. Mainly because there's so much stupid shit going on there.
So, in the meantime,
not to mention Sofia Coppola. Not to mention Sofia Coppola's performance in that film is a work of shit genius.
Yeah, okay, I haven't seen any film that she's directed, but I've seen her acting in Godfather Part 3, and ugh.
Fortunately, she herself definitely recognized it because she stopped acting and went on to direct, and she's actually a pretty awesome director. So.
But I can only.
Oh, look at that! The tracking device. He found it.
I can only go by what I've seen so far. So.
Oh my God, guys! Something happened. He found the tracking device.
Oscar worthy! Dun, da, 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 da.
So aside from that, something
Guys.
actually happened. The most memorable scene I remember was him staring at a cat.
And now I present the third and final film in my awesome chocolate trilogy. It is called How Many Minstrels Does Dwayne Have Left? Silence for 2 hours. I have 5.
Yeah.
Roll credits. Best film ever.
Anyway,
I can already see the positive reviews coming in now.
Can't he just destroy the device?
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, but that would be smart.
Oh, no, I just found out great music to put here. Dun, 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 dun. I kind of wish 1940 Superman was here right now. I mean, don't get me wrong. 1940, as Lincaro put it well said. 1940 Superman was an asshole, but at least he was an entertaining asshole.
Well, in the Fleischer Brothers ones, anyway.
No. He was even an asshole in the comics.
Yeah, in the Golden Age.
No, I'm talking about the Fleischer Brothers produced ones. The other ones.
See, you know how nowadays Dwibs Superman stands for truth, justice, and the American way.
No, that's not true. He stands for smashing into shit, no matter.
No, Dwibs. We don't talk about Man of Steel.
But that's the more recent film.
And Breaking Neck.
The comics wise, What I mean comics-wise, Superman is kind of supposed to be the embodiment of truth and justice in the American way. Well, back in the 1940s, Superman was a racist asshole.
Accents or anything.
Lighting.
Now we get to see the thrilling drama of watching a guy sit in a dark
Also,
room.
can I just say that the way he's holding his rifle can be interpreted in awkward ways.
I know, right?
There's an hour more of this. Ugh.
Oh my god, look, check out this positive review, Dwibs, from Rotten Tomatoes. Once you open Pandora's box, there's simply no stopping the beasts that pour out. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
What does Pandora have to do with
Did you
this
accidentally get up a review for Professor Layton and the Pandora's
Please!
box?
If you,
Professor
if by Pandora's box do you mean that watching this movie unleashes all the evil in the world? I'm pretty sure that's a pretty accurate representation.
Professor Layton and Pandora's box has an interesting story. This one doesn't.
I don't think it even has a story.
Okay.
The suggested videos are looking so much more interesting right now.
Oh, for a moment,
I'm seeing from the...
for a moment there I thought I died.
Christ.
Okay, confrontation, guys. Confrontation.
Oh.
I think.
No, he's trying to escape. Which is understandable, but... Yeah. Action!
Ouch.
Okay,
Yeah,
dude.
no, that's not supposed to happen. You should have broke at least one leg.
You know, dude, maybe you should have just run away from the...
cute kitty.
You know, dude, maybe you should just run away from the country. No? Why are you even still here? Like, seriously.
Because he's dumb.
Wow, Anton, you're a really bad shot, aren't you?
Why did they hire this guy then? He can only kill people when they're at point blank.
I guess it's I guess he
If this
worked.
guy's the best guy for the job, then they have some...
Oh
really
wait! He got shot.
voice.
He got shot now, and now thanks to that we get to see another priceless scene. We'll see.
Wait, he got shot?
He did, yeah. Didn't you see the blood on his shirt?
The lighting in this movie is so bad.
I don't know. I can't tell.
Hold
Oh,
on.
I suppose.
What
he
time
hit
are you at,
his
Pedro?
liver.
No. I'm at 1 minute, 1 hour, 2 minutes, 1 second, 2 seconds.
Okay,
2
I'm
seconds.
at the same time as you then. I thought I missed something.
All right. Don't worry. You probably missed it because I saw it. Hold on. It might appear. Come on, Coen brothers, switch angles. Not this angle.
That's a bad angle, man.
Could have been worse, you know. What if they zoomed in on that guy's butt or something?
Oh. God damn it, this lighting. It doesn't allow us to see the fucking blood. There you go, there's
Well,
blood.
let's see that blood. Who was that
Whoa.
guy?
Well, at least something's happening.
Seriously, Pedro, help me out here. Who was that guy at the wheel?
I don't know. He's just there. I didn't write this. How do you expect me to know?
God, Coen, you're making Alan McElroy's writing look decent. At least he focused on some, well, badly, but still he focused on some of the characters before he killed them off.
Well, to be fair, I'm guessing
I'm talking
that
about ballistic here.
Well, to be fair, there you go. There's the blood whips. Anyway, oh yeah, and you could even see right there in the. Okay, the point is, wow, this reminds me of that chapter from Beyond Two Souls where Jodie is right behind a car and you know all the military are after her. Remember that, Shiroi?
Yeah, I remember that scene.
Actually, Joe will probably kill me for saying this, but I'll take Beyond Two Souls over this.
Well, at
When he
least
listens-
that had some supernatural stuff.
No, at
Wonder
least,
if they'll-
at least Beyond Two Souls had characters. They were horrible characters, but at least they were characters.
Also, can I point out that exactly no one else is in this street or in the houses?
I know, right?
I mean, wouldn't anyone, like, you know, check out things?
Is this town supposed to be abandoned?
I don't know. It's because it looks cool on the on film, I guess.
So he's a bad shot, but he's certainly a good dodger.
Oh my god, fuck you. I'm still reading the reviews. Well, check out this positive review. When you see No Country for Old Men, leave your preconceptions at home. But bring your Alfred Hitchcock lenses. They're useful. No Country for Old Men is the dazzling time bomb of a movie. It is an engrossing, brutal, nerve-wracking moral tale.
What?
This guy is actually comparing this film to the work of Alfred Hitchcock. I just...
Last time I checked, it was Shyamalan who was compared to Alfred Hitchcock.
No. Shyamalan desperately wants to be compared to Hitchcock. That's why he kept doing those twists and stuff. But,
Oh, they still are good to talk about and laugh at.
yeah. Like, for example, I'll take After Earth after this. After Earth is actually really funny. I mean, it's still happening, but it's still a really funny movie to commentate on.
That's just it?
Yes, that's just it.
Did he escape? Did the guy escape?
He escaped, yes.
All we saw was him jumping behind the car.
Oh, wait, it's this scene. Yeah, this is the scene I was waiting for.
So he actually wants to go on.
Okay, guys, guess what? It's time for us to establish something that's really important, and that without this we can't possibly follow what's going on. So let's take some time to establish some things.
He's walking.
Not just that, but... Oh, here comes a couple of kids. Okay, let's listen.
I'm a little teapot, Shorten. Ugh. Why am I singing nursery rhymes?
Oh, yes.
Awkward.
Hold on. $500 for your shirt.
Let me see the money. Were you in a car accident?
That's not the problem. No.
How do you even make that assumption?
Why do you react that way?
Because they're the Coen brothers. Okay, this is the first Coen brothers film I've seen. Are all their films like this?
No. This is their only film like this.
I was half expecting the boy to run off.
It's like when I saw Quantum of Solace and I thought that's how Mark Forster's films are always like.
How much?
Oh yeah, he's also paying for the beer. Well, yeah, thanks for stopping the film yet again, Coen Brothers, to establish that he got a shirt and a beer. You know,
Oh, but you really needed to know about the beer.
Because it's not like you have any story to tell or characters to develop or anything.
You know what would have made this commentary even more interesting is if we had someone that is a fan of the film, so we can have like two sides of the coin.
True, but I don't know any. But I don't
Maybe
have any.
they're very rare.
When it comes to, I don't have any.
Shiroi, don't you know? Everyone loves this film.
I don't have any acquaintances that are fans of this film. So my brother was the one who actually introduced this film to me because back when I first saw this the trailer for this film, I was like, it doesn't seem like the kind of thing for me.
What is he doing?
So I kind of skipped on it, and maybe I'll watch it sometime. But then my brother saw it, and he took me about how terrible it was. So I got curious, and this is.
Then again, your brother hates everything apparently.
Oh yeah, my brother hates everything that doesn't suit his personal tastes.
Now we need to establish that he was shot.
There you go, Dwibs. You needed proof that he got shot. There you go.
Yeah, it's not like I could tell for the blood.
Well,
and great, you just put me off my ripple.
And now, if this was one of those commentaries where we can actually show the movie, I would edit in that clip from Team America: World Police where the main character is vomiting like mad. Benvidos al Mexico! Arriba! Apologies.
What?
Because
that's not racist at all.
Great.
I mean,
so now the film's great.
Okay.
Coen brothers got fed up with boring us, and now they're stereotyping.
I can officially say that the mice in the animated Titanic movie are less racist than these guys.
It reminds me of Highlander 2: The Quickening, where every single person in London talks like this really snotty British accent. And why not indeed? We are the most wonderful people here in the shop in Britain and whatever.
Ironic, because the film was filmed in Argentina, apparently. I'm talking about Highlander 2.
Yeah,
I
I know.
It was just so.
This one was clearly shot in America. You can tell.
So the psychopath didn't get shot, but we
Oh,
saw
it's
it was a
the
blood
yeah.
trail.
Oh yeah, I remember this. You see, this is another one of the scenes that I actually showed to Dwibs via YouTube. You see, forgot that shootout. Anton himself got shot in the leg, so now he needs to tend to his wound. You know what that means?
You're masking that perfectly.
No, but he still hasn't.
Yeah. Oh, Shiroi, I recommend you go read a book for the next 2 minutes.
You need to. He needs to. No, don't listen to him, Shiroi. It's imperative that you see this.
Can we just skip to the scene where Tommy Lee Jones is holding the newspaper?
And he's got that expression on his face.
Yeah.
Did I miss that scene?
Okay, but he's bathing.
Is he trying to light up a car?
No, he's bathing. He's taking some gasoline from there because gasoline has alcohol in it. So, and he needs that to tend to the wound and shit like that.
Yeah, but what if someone comes out of nowhere with a rocket launcher and sets it on fire?
Well,
I wish.
Well, there we go.
It's interesting that you mentioned that, Dwibs. Cool guys don't look at explosions.
Wow, okay, I'm so bored I don't even care there was an explosion.
What the fuck?
No,
so he uses the explosion as a decoy?
Yeah, so he can steal some medicine.
Oh great, now I have no car.
You have fucking money, buy that shit, man.
Alright, so Anton tends to his wound.
The dude's rocking high heels.
Anton tends to his wound.
So is this that scene like in Rambo 3 when he heal his wound?
Usually when we see a scene like this, we already see the person who's injured taking care of the wound, but now we're actually seeing them reveal the wound, stripped down and all that crap. I mean,
yes,
it's
I don't own this.
needless.
I don't own this film on DVD, but I can imagine, when you go to the scene selection option, on most films they name the scenes.
Yeah.
I can imagine this film going like, what's this guy's name?
This is our third coffee break.
Anton.
Anton takes a bath. Anton tends to his wounds. Anton speaks. Anton blows up a car.
Yes, Coen, show us every single minor step. Because
how much more interesting is Catherine's Antoine?
You know what other film did this at one point?
What?
The Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
But why wasn't this film panned? It's like.
And also, this is the kind of boring shit you see in Star Trek: The Motion Picture. Yeah, what were you saying, Pedro?
Thank God, they actually skipped a bit.
Yeah, but
what were you saying, Pedro?
I was saying
see a split second.
Why was Star Wars? The Star Wars Holiday Special was panned exactly for those reasons, and I immediately written off as a piece of shit. Why wasn't this thing written off as a piece of shit?
What is he injecting into himself?
So I guess Gambit had to be something really awful for critics to finally say, Coen Brothers, fuck you.
So after seeing. After seeing Anton tend his fucking wound for 5 hours, we cut back to Tommy Lee Jones. Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy Lee Jones is still in this film, apparently.
Why?
Because
he needed a paycheck.
Those bills aren't going to pay themselves, Shiroi.
Can I ask if he ever interacts with either Anton or the protagonist?
No.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm serious. No, I'm actually serious this time.
Are you okay?
Okay.
If there are any fans on SCWRM
that
are fans of this film, when I make my status update later explaining my opinions on this film, I am probably going to get...
This is downright depressing. Why none of these actors got PTSD after this movie?
Oh, we dedicate ourselves daily anew.
Wow.
Just dedicating myself to might come to daytime before it closes up. What the hell?
Oh, I love this one too. I love this one. So yeah, he noticed that that this truck, right? So he came to chase it. Why you ask?
I don't know.
Because shits and giggles.
Listen.
Yes.
How many bodies did you leave?
I ain't lost none of them, Sheriff.
Why every character in this movie must be a fucking rat?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. He purposely gave this truck chase just specifically so he could put this tarp down because the strings were loose. I'm not even kidding.
That was pointless.
Exposition. That is our SCP.
Wait.
Oh, so
Wait, you're talking about the scene where he puts the tarp down, or this scene?
Any scene in
I'm talking
this.
about the movie.
No, well, the thing is, okay.
Why that guy is sick now?
Actually, Shiroi, that's not very accurate because there's nothing to exposit.
I mean, if I recall, that guy was pretty sane. If I saw that scene before.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to look at what films this film was up against for the Oscar.
Go ahead.
So I have to look for 2007 Oscars.
No, actually, this movie came out in 2007, so that would be the 2008 Oscars.
Ah, right, okay. Although, yeah, it's very confusing. I mean, it's named the following year when it came out.
Well, you kind of need that because you need to let all the movies of that year come out. What if a movie comes out? What if the movie comes out in December 31st? Well, I know. I mean, if the yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, don't worry. This film, Best Picture.
Okay, I'm checking out.
What films were it up against? No, Pedro, it's my job. Okay, this film was against Atonement, Juno, Michael Clayton, and There Will Be Blood.
Well, not
this
that,
movie.
not
So
that
let me
much
get
of a
this.
choice.
So let me get this straight. This movie won Best Picture over There Will Be Blood.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not exactly a fan of Juno, but it was damn much better than this film. And There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood is fucking amazing.
I can't remember. What movie is There Will Be Blood?
I drink your milkshake. I drink it all.
It's a Paul Thomas Anderson movie, not the bad Paul Anderson, the
good one, the good one.
Because there's two of them.
And Daniel Day-Lewis was fucking fantastic in that film. Fortunately, he did get the Oscar for it, if I remember correctly.
Sorry, what Oscar?
Even though
actually Daniel Day-Lewis did win Best Actor.
I know that. I just said it. I mean, at the very least, they recognize his performance at least.
And it. Hang on, wait a minute. Oh, no one got nominated for Best Actor from No Country for Old Men.
Yeah, how about them? Best Supporting Actor.
Okay. Tommy Lee Jones was nominated, but that was for a different film, In the Valley of Ella. Okay.
Let me guess. The Coen brothers won Best Director for this film.
Yes,
of course. Even though the direction of this film is as flat as can be.
Am I missing anything?
Yeah, this scene is going on for minutes, but I still understand what are we talking about.
Okay, allow me to explain. Basically, Tommy Lee Jones's deputy is trying to make a deal with Llewellyn. Actually, no, he's not making a deal. Basically,
they won Best Adapted Screenplay. What screenplay?
Oh, I love this one. So yeah, the wife is still in this movie.
Somehow.
These people are killing.
Also, in what time
she's
period
Llewellyn's
this is supposed to be
Llewellyn's
set
wife,
in?
Dwibs. She's Llewellyn's wife.
I forgot all about her.
Also, Pedro, in what time period this movie is supposed to be set in?
Let me check. I think it's like around the 1970s.
Okay, guys, you won't believe this. Apparently, this film was nominated. Okay, it didn't win, but it was nominated for Best Sound Editing and Best Sound Mixing.
What sound editing? What sound mixing? There is no sound mixing whatsoever in this fucking thing.
I mean, the boom in Nolan movies are better.
if it's any consolation, the Bourne Ultimatum beat him.
Thank you. Anyway, what I was trying to say is...
and this was nominated for Best Cinematography, apparently.
Again, what cinematography? They're just setting up...
I usually like Roger Deakins as a cinematographer, but this is... again, Roger Deakins, he worked on Skyfall.
I know. I'm gonna blame it on the Coens, because quite frankly,
I'm surprised it wasn't nominated for like Best Animated Feature, the way they're giving awards to this film.
So basically what he's doing right now, he's explaining to Lauren's wife what has happened so far. Again, which we already know.
Wow, this was nominated for Best Film Editing.
Anyway, to answer your question, Teo, 1980s Texas.
Okay.
80s? This looks like the Wild Wild West from
Well, according to what I just checked on Wikipedia, 1980 Texas.
Right. And yeah, it lost Best Film Editing to Bourne Ultimatum as well.
Oh my god.
So yeah,
this guy has the exact same intuition.
This movie might just be the biggest Oscar travesty of all time.
Even worse than Trent Reznor's win?
Well, at least no. I'm not speaking about one specific award. I'm speaking about the movie in general. Because Trent Reznor, what was the name again?
How to Train Your Dragon?
No, not How to Train Your Dragon. Like the movie that Trent Reznor won the Oscar for.
Social Network.
Yeah, Social Network. That was just one award that was delivered completely unfairly. This movie took home pretty much all the two biggest awards of the ceremony.
It won 4.
Yeah, and 2 of them were the biggest, the most prestigious ones. So as far as I'm concerned, this is the biggest Oscar travesty ever. At least Social Network lost to the King's Speech.
Those are the 2010 awards. Hang on, let me look there.
Yeah.
There's something going on. I might as well.
The King's Speech was actually a pretty great movie. I really like that one.
Oh, okay. Hello?
Okay, so allow me to explain. Actually,
I should go back to this one now.
There's something going on, Dwibs. Well, basically, what's happening now is the deputy is trying to make a deal with Anton.
Let me guess, he gets shot.
He helps him find Llewellyn, and they split the money, basically.
Does he get shot?
Yes.
Called it. Joe was not here, but I've taken his powers of calling out stuff.
It's like whoever. I'm guessing. I don't know if this happens in the novel too, but I can only talk about the film. So it's like the Coen brothers are thinking to themselves, "Oh wait, something might actually happen here. Quick, kill the character."
It's sad that the biggest entertainment is coming from the commentators as opposed to the film.
I know.
That's the whole point of a commentary, to try to make these films entertaining. Films like these entertaining.
Which is odd, because we even commentate on good films as well.
Well, yeah.
When was the last time we did that?
Last time we commentated on a good film?
Well, we did. Well, me, Teo, and Dwibs did Winnie the Pooh recently.
Yeah, but...
Yeah, the 2011 one.
Can we do
Javier,
a good movie next time?
Javier, could you speak up, please?
Next time.
I'm getting sleepy.
Again, the thing, Shiroi, is that this movie's blocked for Americans, so it only made sense to do this today since we're all 4 of us are here.
Oh, wait. There Will Be Blood has American Sign Language in it?
We couldn't have Jova for this film because it's blocked for Americans.
Huh.
Yeah, you figured that one out. Miramax allows this movie on YouTube for almost everyone except Americans, Samoa, and some other obscure countries.
Hang on, isn't this film set in America?
Yeah,
it is.
Okay.
Irony.
1980s Texas, to be more precise. It's like the actress.
Well, that was the loudest sound in this movie.
Well, there's your sound mixing.
And no one gets surprised.
Okay, now he's dead.
Well, that entire conversation was a complete waste of our time. Let's move on.
Hello.
Yes, take your
Good
time.
day.
Yes, adjust the chair. Yes.
Hurry it up, man.
Answer the fucking phone.
There you go, Theo. They're interacting. Him and
Yeah,
Lu-
I think I may be a bit behind you. Can you tell me where you are?
1:24:29.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to 25. 1 hour and 25 minutes. We'll clue you in.
Okay, 25 and 01, okay.
Okay.
1 hour and 25 minutes.
You're not missing anything.
Yeah. Basically, Llewellyn is calling.
Yeah, I've seen. The phone ringed and he got shot. For no reason.
Wait. New
Oh, hold on.
career peak for the Coen brothers
Hold
and
on.
as entertaining as hell.
Hold on, Dwibs.
What?
You ready? You ready, Theo?
Yeah,
Now. There you go.
okay.
Anyway,
thank you.
oh, blood. Thank you for that. Anyway.
So wait. Apparently, the Rolling Stone review of this film said it was a new career peak for the Coen brothers and as entertaining as hell.
Mmm.
So you mean that... Oh,
This is one of those cases, you know, like Heavy Rain and shit like that, where I immediately turn to people and go, "Did you guys see the same movie I did?" I mean,
Did they see what? Were there any good films that came out around the same time as this that people mistook?
I just
2007, I don't know.
2007 in film. I'm going to look around for November because that's the
there will be
time when it came out
When
properly.
did There Will Be Blood come out? Because that was the best movie of the year as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, hang on. There will be.
Okay, what did 2007 have? It had.
It came out December 26.
How about this one?
November 9th.
We had Order of the
So they were
Phoenix.
actually not that far apart.
Oh, is
had-
this the part now of his expression?
Yeah, apparently so.
We had Order of the Phoenix in July 2007.
Oh,
That
look,
was crap.
there you go, reading the
Anyway,
newspaper.
what's wrong with you? I like that film.
So yeah,
I don't.
So yeah,
The
This is
only
David
good thing that
Harbour.
came out from this movie,
Ladies
a
and-
meme.
ladies and gentlemen, the only
Film is a
contribution.
disservice to the book.
Yes.
What disservice? It felt exactly the same to me.
No.
No. What I mean, Dwibs, is that I've heard from people who read the book that at the very least in the book, the book actually explained who these people were. So basically, what the Coen brothers apparently did is they took a story that was already about nothing and strip it even more.
So this really is like the Half-Blood Prince of film.
I still think the Half-Blood Prince adds some entertainment value to it. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong, it was a disappointing film, but at least it was still fun to watch and to an extent.
Well,
This is
one
just-
important thing happened, but it was more than this film.
But that's what it took, get somebody's attention.
And there you go. The only contribution that this movie had, a meme.
I know, right? So yeah, only a half hour, Dwibs. Those odds of you changing your mind are getting slimmer and slimmer.
Okay, at the same weekend this film came out, Fred Claw's Lions for Lambs
Did-
and P2 came out.
Did somebody just take a shit into a bucket?
Apparently.
And
That's the
now
sound
the
editing.
protagonist is Jesus for some reason.
Some American citizens. Who do you think decided?
Hey, dude.
This guy's accent can't be more stereotyped than that.
Have you seen Superbad? That came out the same year.
I haven't seen that one actually.
Yeah, super
Oh,
bad.
wait!
I've seen
Another movie that
something,
came
but-
out. Another movie
No.
that I love that came out this year. Sweeney Todd, the Demon Barber of Fleet Street.
I love that film.
I know that film was amazing. Why was
It
I hate the fucking Academy. I hate it.
What can you expect from an award contest when we, ball leak Disney every time there is an animated contest?
I think they crap on sci-fi films as well, don't they?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, I know. Terminator
Oh God,
2.
he really is Jesus.
I still think not just Terminator, not just sci-fi films, animated films in general. I still think Beauty and the Beast was the best film of 1991.
Was Terminator 2 nominated for an Oscar?
No, it wasn't. Even though
I was talking more about the fact that Frozen won a gajillion
Okay, well,
Oscars,
but to be fair, Frozen was the first Disney film to win the best animated film Oscar. They didn't actually won anyone before.
Yeah, too bad that was fucking Miyazaki in
Well,
the same contest.
but Miyazaki has been getting snubbed for years now. That's nothing new. I mean,
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure if he particularly cares about awards or not.
Yeah, that too. Like back in the 2005 Oscars, the best animated film was Howl's Moving Castle for me, and yet the one who won was Wallace and Gromit. Don't get me wrong, Wallace and Gromit was actually a pretty great film, but it's Miyazaki. You can't possibly say that movie was better than Howl's Moving Castle. I'm sorry.
Well, I've only seen Wallace and Gromit.
I know.
I know.
But still, it's just trust me, Dwibs. If you, it's one of those cases where, come on.
The only Miyazaki film that I own is Spirited Away, and even then I haven't watched it yet.
Spirited Away is amazing. That's one of the
Who watched
best.
that, please?
That's one of the best films.
I'd rather be watching that right now than watching this.
Okay. Hold on, guys.
75% of his commentary is us wishing for better things to see.
Hold on, guys. Who here has seen Predator?
Not me.
I did.
Okay.
A long time ago.
Okay, Tay, remember that point in Predator where Schwarzenegger stands his ground and shit like that?
Yeah.
Well, basically that's what's gonna happen now. Llewellyn's gonna... Oh, wait. First we have to do a pointless killing shot that has nothing to do with anything. So...
And the other guy just stands there like an idiot. Of course.
Should I get out of here? Okay, what's with this random spazzing out?
Where are you?
What?
Why are you asking him that? You shot him in the neck.
Nobody. Accounting.
You're just asking to be shot.
I'm acting.
He felt that the more people looking,
That's foolish.
What?
Pick the one right.
I don't know anymore.
Okay, Pedro, honest question, would you rather be watching this or Ballistic?
How long is Ballistic again?
90 minutes.
I'll take Ballistic. Actually, wait, no. It's a tough one. You know, Ballistic is shorter, but then again, I can kind of laugh at this film in certain parts, which is more than I can say for Ballistic.
Okay, cut. Okay.
I would have to think about it.
Oh my god, that is the most fakest granny I ever seen in my entire life.
Oh my god. It looks
you
like
can clearly see she's a younger actress with a wig and a pair of glasses.
I just remembered another movie that was much better than this that came out in the same year. Ratatouille by Pixar.
That's another great film.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that one either.
It's Brad Bird, Dwibs. That's all you need to know.
I like The Incredibles, so
yeah,
that's Brad Bird too. So.
I didn't see my
prednisone.
I mean, I've seen failed comedy movies with fake grannies more realistic than this one.
Couldn't they get an actual granny? I mean...
Yes, thank you. I am old and I am not well.
What the fuck are you saying, lady?
I think she's lost it.
She thought she read the script for a different film.
And she's trusting with Cuban mafioso.
And she's talking about Mexicans for some reason.
Well, I think they are in Mexico or near it.
True story. I couldn't swear to every detail, but it's...
Still eating your fucking cereals.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to talk about stuff more interesting than this film.
Okay, hold on, I have to explain something. Back to what I was trying to explain. You know, okay, Teo. Basically, that's what's happening now. Llewellyn is going to stand his ground against Anton. So yeah, let's see what happens from that.
Let me guess. It's just like it lasts for like 30 seconds.
But first, this scene.
What's the problem there, neighbor? Yep.
Bang.
I wouldn't be surprised if he pulls a shotgun out of his ass just for that.
Let me guess. He just.
Okay. No. Seriously, why this movie has this fetish for representing NPCs as rednecks.
He's
Just
gonna-
rednecks.
He's gonna strangle
I
them
mean,
with the jump
seriously,
leads.
I've seen like 3,
Pedro.
4,
What?
5, all the
Hold
5
on,
different types of
hold on, let
rednecks.
Teo finish.
No, I finished. Go on.
Alright, what is it, Dwibs?
Okay, one thing, this guy sounds like Jover. Secondly, secondly,
So Jova's a redneck?
yeah. Secondly, is he gonna strangle this guy with the jump leads?
No, I
Oh.
think. Oh,
You see what
Oh
I
no,
mean?
he's washing the car.
You see what I mean with Anton being a really random killer? Sometimes he kills people, sometimes he doesn't. It's so random. Like there's no
But he needs help with his car, otherwise he can't kill more people.
pool.
I know, but do we really need to see him washing the car?
No, we didn't really.
hello, lady.
Yeah, it's me.
Dun 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 dun. I'm adding music. I'm putting in more effort than Carter Burwell. Dun 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 dun.
Also,
dun,
that's
dun,
the
dun,
most
dun, dun, dun.
weirder placement for a diving pool I ever seen.
As bad as he is, I think David Cage puts more effort into his work than this.
Well, again, to be fair, this is like this is the one of the this is one of the Coen brothers are normally much better than this. David Cage is constantly horrible.
So this is basically just them having a brain fart.
But basically, the Coen brothers took
Well,
this is my theory.
well,
This is my theory. This is my theory.
Okay.
The Coen brothers were talking about how much praise their movies were getting, so they were all like, what? And then Ethan turned to Joel and he was all like, you know what I think? I bet you that we could put the biggest piece of wasting time about nothing piece of crap on theaters, and people will still praise us as geniuses.
Music.
And
people are still kind of doing that with this movie.
and then Joel was all like, no way, people are a little smarter than that. No, they're not. I assure you, people will like. And they're
People
okay,
will eat this crap up.
Okay, fine. I bet you $500 that doesn't happen. And well, instead.
Okay, Pedro, here's my other theory, and
hang on,
for that,
hang on. You said there's going to be a standoff.
I know. That's the problem. See, he was calling his wife earlier to talk about he's gonna stand his ground, but then he gets randomly killed by Mexicans off screen.
What? So this film was building up to that, and it doesn't even show it.
No.
So our protagonist
You
just
made
died,
you
and we didn't
made
get to...
you made this entire movie about the build up between the big confrontation between these two, and then you just randomly kill him off screen.
Okay. How did this film win a fucking Oscar?
Oh my God, Judge! Judge, what are you doing here?
I got bored.
okay, Pedro, here's my theory, and for that I'm quoting what Doug Walker said in his Felix the Cat movie review. This is probably a place where somebody's drug money went. I mean,
it would fit the story.
yeah, making sure, but it's the worst way possible. So even if somebody sees it, nobody can recognize.
Okay. Am I the only one who's noticing a severe stupid thing right now? Okay, guys, the main character is dead. The movie's over. You can just end here.
We can go home now.
But
Nope, still going.
but no, the movie just forgets all about the main character and just keeps going. Guys, if you made this movie about whether or not Llewellyn gets away with the bag of money. If you're gonna kill him randomly, then the movie can just end here. But no, it keeps going because why not?
Game over. Return of Anton. Oh.
Could you imagine if they made a sequel or something?
The first Care Bears, the Care Bears movies have more plot than this.
What?
No, I'm serious. They do. I mean, the third movie.
How can you go on for 20 minutes?
The third Care Bears movie.
Like an eternity.
The third Care Bears movie was actually surprisingly convoluted.
You mean Care Bears in Wonderland?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I'm going to do my first masterpiece after the chocolate trilogy. I'm going to get a drink.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
It's called Dwayne Takes a Sip. I'll be back soon.
Oh no, Dwibs has been kidnapped by the Baxon. I'm sorry.
And don't even and defenders of this movie that might say something. No, don't even dare to tell me that Tommy Lee Jones is the main character. Bullshit. He didn't do anything throughout this entire thing.
Wait a minute. So our protagonist is dead, and we have about half an hour left of this movie. Or 20 minutes.
Exactly. This movie.
What do we do for the next 20 minutes?
Basically, we're
staring at Tommy Lee Jones moping.
Yes, that's pretty much. Actually, Tara, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh my god.
And then credits.
Actually, the very last scene of this film is Tommy Lee Jones moping about how awful the world is.
Okay, just for fun, let me see what are the recommended videos.
The credits
on
go
the
on
side,
for 10 minutes.
just to see.
It's my videos.
Actually, no.
Oh,
The credits go on for
okay.
6 minutes.
So Professor Layton, musical themes, a playthrough of The Lion King for the Sega Genesis, Nino Cooney, blah blah blah, trailers for
See,
Shanghai.
all these good things we could be watching.
Ugh. Hi Hanton, what the fuck are you doing
Oh,
there?
by the way, speaking of my videos, Teo, have you seen my Final Fantasy 14-2 on CDI video?
No, not yet.
It's actually at the very bottom of the related videos.
Okay.
What now?
I'm gonna paste the link to you so you can check it out. It's
No,
only
I'm
There's
seeing
this
it.
10 minutes
I'll
nothing
watch
and
it
then
later.
it's only 25 seconds long, so it's like a real.
Yeah, I've seen it. Just...
Okay, I'm going to look at the TV tropes page of this film.
Go ahead. Okay, Dwibs, while you were gone, basically, I was saying that to the fans of this film, don't even bother trying to argue with me that Tommy Lee Jones is the main character. Bullshit. He didn't do anything throughout this entire film. All he did throughout this entire film was complain about how the world is shit now.
War never changes.
And
what was
now,
that from, page?
so-
Talk to you.
So now,
Metal Gear Solid
Yeah.
4.
Alright.
so now Tommy Lee Jones is gonna talk to a random character that has never been anywhere in this film so far about what happened so far. I'm serious. This movie, 70% of this film is just the movie recapping what happened.
Oh, bullshit.
What?
Okay, the film actually has a funny page. This movie has several, which only work because the rest of the movie is so tense.
No. Go to the actual funny page and read what's on it. I'm curious. I'm deadly curious.
So tense. Sure. Just like, wait. This movie has several, which only works because the movie is so tense, but Shiger's encounter with the receptionist at the trailer park really shines.
What?
Just how dangerous is he, compared to what? Bubonic plague? It's a mess, ain't it, Sheriff? If it ain't, it'll do till the mess gets here. Llewellyn's encounter with the Mexican street band epitomizes the kind of dark, dry humor at which the Coens excel.
Okay.
Cats?
No. Professor Layton has deadpan humor. This movie is just boring. You know,
I actually watched that movie yesterday, and now I'm watching this. You know, it's
Okay,
I don't
I'm
feel
all
good
for
right now.
cats, but...
wait a minute. Which movie,
What?
Shiroi?
the Layton movie.
Ah, okay.
That's a dead dog.
uh,
Yes, it is.
Like, there's one moment
Okay,
in.
seriously, we got full circle. This is fucking Yosemite Sam.
Yeah,
For fuck's sake.
there's one. Speaking of that pen humor in Layton and stuff like that, there's one particular moment in the first Professor Layton prequel, where what?
Apparently, in the Your Mileage May Vary page of this film, adaptation displacement. The film is far better unknown than the novel, and many consider it to be superior.
Okay. You know what? You know what, Teo? You know what this movie is missing to have all the stereotypes. An old man with a hat saying, and I'm quoting here, "You don't go down that road. You better not go down that road because people who've done that road and never came back." It's that's right. It's there's some really messed up stuff on that road.
Okay, Tommy Lee Jones, stop drinking stuff from other people's house. It's not, you know.
Anyway, like I was
you need
saying.
to be polite.
Anyway, like I was saying about the deadpan humor, there's a moment in the first Professor Layton prequel that I really love where the professor is exposing the culprit in front of everyone, you know, typical Layton moment, and then when he's talking about, oh, and then I noticed this and whatever, and then he turns to the guy and goes like, don't you find that odd? I find that odd. Don't you find that odd? so I kind of wish I was watching the Layton movie right now, actually.
Me too.
Be free.
Okay, so this old man is just here to throw exposition at us.
Oh, I can't even understand what they're saying.
I know, right?
Did the Coens ply all the actors with drink?
Wait.
I mean, seriously.
Hey, Dwibs, $500 quid for your beer.
I'm not even drinking any beer right now.
Fine, 500 quid for your shirt. Why not? Just like Welland.
Pedro, is there something we don't know?
No, there isn't. I'm just quoting the movie.
I know.
Well, I would, but I've already paid. Tio's already given me £1,000 for my fingers, so.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a long thing, Pedro. Let's just say that Dwibs has to, you know, don't screw up things.
All
or
right.
if I do, then I lose all my fingers.
Okay, seriously.
Old man in his porch. The stereotypes are complete.
Okay, no. Seriously, I mean, Texas, the state of Texas has people like Angry Joe, okay, who can shout, who can, you know, act way thousand better way than you without any preparation. Can't you just, for fuck's sake? I mean,
and by the way,
why these guys are barbling like a fucking stew? like seriously, the stew I put to cook makes more noises than these guys.
And by the way, audience, allow me to remind you again, you know, because might as well since there's nothing going on. The main character is dead, and yet the movie's... have you ever watched the movie, Dwibs, where the main character dies, and yet the movie keeps going?
One, but it doesn't die, but it still keeps going, is Lord of the Rings Return of the King.
Wait a minute, when did Frodo die?
No, I was saying that the character doesn't die, but the movie keeps going.
I know. Well, yeah, but No Country. That's because it's Peter Jackson, you know. But at least in Peter Jackson movies, the main character is still around to do things. They made this movie about Llewellyn getting away with the bag of money, and then they kill him off screen, and then they just completely forget that there was even a plot. What little plot there was to begin with. Guess what?
What?
Funeral.
For what?
For Llewellyn. I think. No, actually, that said
But it
Agnes.
said Agnes on the grave.
Who the hell is Agnes?
Oh my god, they can't even get the name of their own characters right.
Well, no, just because, I mean, I saw a funeral, I saw the wife, so I immediately thought, oh, wait, it's Llewellyn's funeral. No, it's not, actually. Did the Cobra... Oh, I guess this is her new home. Oh, I love this one. Guess what, Dwibs? The Coen brothers are actually gonna try in this scene to try to give some kind of a point to the movie, and the key word here being try.
Okay, Pedro, you know what? I'm at this point. I'm just trying to remember because I sadly watched it in theater. I'm trying to remember the reference of this movie that was being tried to make in Disaster Movie. But I can't remember.
It's been a long time since I've seen that film. I don't really...
Yeah, me too, and I tried to forget the most way possible.
Alright. No luck. Sorry.
Great. Have a boredom. Woo. You see, if this was Skyfall, I'd be excited for him right now, but no.
I know, right?
Is he gonna kill her too?
Skyfall is it's not my favorite Bond film, but I still think it's the legitimately best made Bond film.
Yeah, I mean, it's ironic because
It did a great job combining the fun action of the old films with an actual interesting story and character and shit like that.
Wait,
even the
wait
music
a
was
sec.
what?
I'm actually trying to remember. Maybe you remember better, Pedro. Didn't Doug Walker plays the the psychopath somewhere?
Yeah, Doug is a fan of this film. He even put.
Oh my god, I forgot about that.
Doug even put Anton as one of the scariest. He even put this one above Heath Ledger's Joker.
Why? This guy is not
Well,
scary.
to be honest, it was one of the oldest top 11.
You know, Dwibs, say what you want about The Dark Knight, but at least you have to at least admit that Heath Ledger's Joker was entertaining as fuck.
Oh yeah, but here, this guy's an absolute bore.
Yeah.
I've even got a headache now.
Fine.
I think the ridiculous critical reception this film got is making Dwibs lose faith in humanity.
Is he gonna shoot her too?
No, we
that's the
need
interesting thing.
long,
See,
boring exposition.
He's gonna throw a coin.
Okay. Speak up!
You're gonna get pissed off right now, Dwibs. I'll give you a pre-warning. You're gonna get a little pissed off right now.
So he's tossed the coin. Let me guess. Is this the whole heads you live, tails you die thing?
No. She's gonna, just like with the first guy with the coin. She's gonna call it, and if she gets wrong,
she dies.
She dies. However, here's what the Coen brothers are gonna do differently from the other scene with the old.
Okay, so
let me guess. We'll pull a Devil May Cry 2 and having the coin with two faces.
No.
Let me guess,
okay.
they run off together.
Hold on.
So what was the coin?
And there you go. We don't actually see what happens after that. Basically, they're gonna try. Basically, they're going to try to make it some kind. I told you.
What?
Basically, they're gonna. Basically, I've heard apparently that you're supposed to. It's supposed to be a mystery of whether.
The Last of Us did this better, and I'm not even a fan of that ending.
Well, the point is. Where was I going with this? Oh yeah. Basically, you're supposed to it's open to interpretation, apparently, of whether she. Oh, and I love this one. I love what happens now.
I run green light. What? What?
And now he gets randomly wounded because.
He dead?
Okay.
As Confused Matthew said in his review when he got to this part, and then a plane falls on his head while Doug Walker talks with, like, it was something about, like, basically Confused Matthew starts saying a bunch of random stuff, and then he ended with, or just pick any random shit off the top of your head and replace it with this scene.
Well, I've had a piano fall on him at this point.
A car hit him.
He's a
And let me guess, he gets shot to pieces or something.
No, he doesn't get shot. Like, now he's basically gonna also do a deal with kids so he could give them a shirt. Yes, we're doing this again.
Wait,
Oh
what?
my god.
Wait, what about medical supplies or something? Stuff that's important.
Kids might as well get help.
No shit, dude. No shit.
They're kids. They're supposed to be like cool blood.
Oh, great acting. Great acting there, son. Are you alright? See?
Pedophilia.
I didn't even notice it. I'm so bored right now.
Oh my god. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Javier Bardem is asking a boy to take his shirt off. Oh,
no, we're not making any. We're not saying Javier Bardem's a paedophile.
We're just making a joke.
Yeah.
In fact, we're not meant to. In fact, I said. Notice how I said Anton, not Javier. I'm talking about the character, not the actor.
At this rate, I don't even care.
There you go. See, Dwibs, that's all you ever need. Why?
An ambulance, first aid kit, aspirin. No, all we need is the boy's shirts. And use that as an arm bandage thing, and you'll be okay, so the Coens don't even understand basic first aid now.
Apparently not. Bye, Anton.
And then John,
yes, that's his last scene. Bye, bye, Javier. Hope to see you awesome in Skyfall.
Wait, this is the last time he appears in this film.
Yes.
Okay. I'm not gonna bang my head on a table because I might disturb the commentary, but imagine me doing that, right?
Yeah. Basically, Dwibs is doing. Basically, Dwibs' brain is banging on his skull. Yeah.
Yeah, that.
Okay, so yeah, like I was talking, so yeah,
I'm just passing my finger on the microphone, but yeah.
So yeah, like I said earlier, this is the very last scene of the film where Tommy Lee Jones is ranting to his wife about how shit the world has become.
Well, if films like this win an Oscar, then yeah, it has become like shit.
Also, I can see the symbolism we were going for in this scene.
What?
In the background of Tommy Lee Jones, there's an olive tree, which, according to the Bible, it was the tree that the Romans used to make the cross we used for Jesus or something.
So you're telling me that Tommy Lee Jones is Jesus?
Or something.
I'm older now than he ever was, about 20 years. So.
Please tell me the song's almost over.
Yeah, it's.
I get it, Tommy Lee Jones. You're old. Okay.
Don't worry. Only one more rant. Only one more old man rant by Tommy Lee Jones.
The second one, it was like we was both back in the older times. And I was a horse.
Just hope Pedro doesn't drop.
No, I'm here.
Good, because otherwise I'll have to watch this again.
I'm just quiet so you can at least try to listen.
Because...
What are you talking about? We're not watching this again.
I'm trying to be fair to the audience, you know.
Yeah, but they can turn this commentary down and listen to the film.
True,
you know,
true.
it's a good idea. We could have turned off the movie in the first place.
Yeah, why are we here?
Don't worry, Teo. This is the last bad film I have here on store. So from this point on, we'll just do good movies.
Yeah, Shiroi is a point. This movie is questioning the meaning of our existence.
Pedro, don't worry, Pedro. I've got plenty of bad films.
I know.
Thank
But
you,
but after this one, we need a break.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, I don't have any on
we
store.
need a
But
good film.
I've got some suggestions.
Yeah. We'll do next time. We'll do the Leighton film. Hopefully, Jova will be here to do it with us.
Right.
Well, that was really random and pointless. It had nothing to do with anything. That's it.
Oh.
That's your ending.
I don't even care. I'm just glad it's over.
And even the credits don't have music. Like, oh wait.
This is trying to be minimalistic in a really bad way.
Listen.
Okay.
Someone walking on grass?
I'm guessing it's the actors walking off the set.
Music by Carter Burwell. Yeah, really.
What music? I could barely hear anything, if at all. Okay, so jungle sounds, I guess.
This film wasn't set in a jungle?
I don't know. This sounds like the kind of noises you hear in a jungle movie or something. Okay, whatever. Final thoughts. A movie about nothing, and that's pretty much it. Why the fuck was this movie the big winner? The Oscars over. There will be blood. There will be blood indeed. Piece of shit about nothing. Dwibs.
This is one of the most overrated and boring films I've ever seen. And okay, and the one thing that annoys me the most is the stuff that was about to get interesting, they just cut off. This is the Godzilla movie 7 years before the Godzilla movie.
well, no. The Godzilla 14 is not acclaimed as a masterpiece as this movie is.
I know, but it feels like that film. You know, stuff that's about to be interesting, they just cut off for less interesting stuff.
Oh, that. Okay.
And on top of that, yeah, the lack of any. Okay, the majority of this film having no music really hurts it because even in say Star Trek: The Motion Picture, which was boring as fuck, at least I had Jerry Goldsmith doing the music, but here there's nothing.
Mm-hmm. All right, Teo.
I feel empty. I feel empty inside.
Oh look, there's music, guys. There's music.
It's not even good music, so I don't care.
Yeah, this music looks like it
And
came
yet
out
apparently
from Starhawk.
the TV tropes page for this film said the ending music is perfect.
It is?
That's what they said.
Okay, Shiroi.
This is probably the worst thing I've ever seen.
Oh, really? Even worse than after last season?
Yes, at least that had music and the people had some emotion, even if it was bad emotion.
They had? I couldn't even tell. Anyway. Wait, to be fair, we had Quentin Tarantino as the killer. There's 6 digits to the access code. Now what are the digits to the access code? Not to mention...
No, I actually found this worse than after last season.
Not to
at
mention,
least I could laugh at that.
Not to mention after last season was shorter.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, that was our commentary of No Country for Anything.
Cornflakes.
Like
Cornflakes are more interesting than this movie.
It's a movie about nothing. Like, seriously. How do you make a movie
Oh
like...
yeah, and I forgot. It goes all around with the Texas redneck stereotype.
This movie stands as proof that that film criticism is no longer credible. I mean, if movies like well, let me think of another one. Dwibs, throw me a movie that's about nothing.
Half-Blood Prince.
Yeah, Half-Blood Prince.
Okay. Half-Blood Prince. Well, Half-Blood Prince wasn't critically panned, was it? It wasn't. It was a generally.
I know, but it was a film about nothing. You could skip it and you wouldn't miss anything.
Actually, I'll go with After Last Season. Actually, After Last Season was, of course, immediately dismissed by everyone who saw it as a joke and a movie about nothing. Why wasn't this movie written off as a joke? It has just about
it's the Coen brothers.
Of course. We can't possibly pan a Coen Brothers film.
Here it is.
Unless it's
Flight to Tangier. That was the movie we saw before. Okay.
Alright, so the movie is pretty much over, so I guess we'll end our commentary here.
Film in the state of New Mexico. No, even in Texas.
Oh, really? Huh. Oh, I get it. So that's why we got that scene with the Mexicans. You know, the actors were sleeping because, you know,